Vicki, an Urban Legend by Diana Huang. Chapter 1, Taking a Ride. Los Angeles, April, 1992. Victory Lee was quietly sitting in the back seat of her mom's white 1982 Toyota Cressida station wagon, looking at the run-down Victorian houses and mid-century modern apartments. Then they passed through old but colorful brick and concrete storefronts with red pillars and tiled roofs that lifted up at the corners. Some even had tiny figurines of mythical animals and people dotting them. Round red lanterns were strung across streets and plazas from one sun-faded colorful building to another. Her mom pulled into a bustling post office parking lot in the Chinatown area. "Stay in the car, Vicki. I'll be out in a second." "Lock the door," her mom said in Mandarin as she grabbed a handful of stamped letters and a small brown paper-wrapped package. The keys were left in the ignition, and the windows were down just enough so she wouldn't roast her own daughter under the hot afternoon sun. "Okay," piped the raven-haired and obsidian-eyed 10-year-old with lightly tanned skin, wearing pink sneakers, blue jeans, and white t-shirt with a rainbow on it. Vicki unbuckled her seatbelt and reached forward to the driver's seat door. She pushed the button near the electrical window controls to lock the doors, then went to the dashboard to push buttons and turn knobs to switch the AM Chinese language music talk station to an FM easy listening radio station. "Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again," sang through the radio. "Simon and Garfunkel. That'll do," thought Vicki as she pulled open the ashtray below the radio and took out a new pack of grape-flavored bubblegum that was sitting on metal coins meant for the parking meters. Her head gently bumped the talisman of Guanyin that Mom hung on the rear-view mirror to protect everyone in the car. It was a light wooden rectangular carving of the Chinese Bodhisattva of mercy and compassion with jade-colored beads, red Chinese knots, and a tassel. Off in the distance rang a series of loud popping sounds. Vicki heard them but dismissed them as the sound of boys playing around with leftover Chinese New Year firecrackers. Through the front window, she could see her mom rushing out and shouting something. "What is she shouting? What is she mad at me for this time?" Vicki unlocked the car door and moved to the back. As she sat down, a very large, young African-American man with very dark brown skin, a black tank top, shoved her mother to the curbside as she was getting in the car. "Sorry, ma'am, I need the car," said the man as he threw a banker's bag of money in the front passenger seat. Vicki could see he was wearing a black ski mask. He turned on the engine, backed out, and sped out of the post office parking lot. Terrified and disoriented, Vicki's enlarged eyes screamed silently as she was thrown around when he made sharp right turns at 70 miles an hour. "I may actually die today. I'm going to miss all the new episodes of Batman cartoons. Oh no!" The car broke hard, coming to a stop alongside the big old bank the money bag had come from. Vicki was about to open a door to get out when two other huge, masked African-American men sandwiched her between them, and a fourth jumped into the front passenger seat holding more money bags. "Go, go, go, go," shouted the men as the G-force of the car pushed Vicki into her seat as the car sped off. "Yo, what's with the girl?" said the man wearing a black t-shirt on her right. The front passenger, in a light brown button-up dress shirt, turned around to look at her. "Oh, man, now you got me kidnapping. I just needed the dough." "Well, somebody couldn't aim and blew out my tire," said the driver. "Sorry, bro, you can actually buy a car now," said the man in a navy blue t-shirt, his huge bicep pressed up against Vicki's left ear. "Let's just drop her off somewhere," said the man in the brown shirt. "We can't. Look behind us," said the driver. Vicki could hear the sound of police sirens. "Oh, man."